Is it just me, or does this Halloween feel different to you? I have my scary decorations, I don't know what it is. Safe! Maybe it's because there's a lot of hairy stuff going on in the world. Well, that's why I'm here, to help you shave off some of that stress. No, okay, it's broken. I broke it. It's broken. What am I gonna do, sit here embarrassed? But many questions surround Halloween. Who's under that mask? Who's knocking at my door? Who's man enough to fight for this? Get it while it's hot. Come on, Michael, fight for me like I would fight for you. Yes! Let's talk Halloween candy. No, let's talk trick-or-treat candy. More so, which ones come out on top when pit head-to-head against each other? That's what I want to know today. I'm sorry, did I not hook you in already to the subject of the video? Do I have to have a snappy segue for each part? I don't... Candy! Remember that show on Rap? That was cool. We should do that with shoes. Fuck it. Suck it. Let me just get this out of the way. I'm not going to cover candy corn because it's neither a treat nor trick candy. No one gives that out on Halloween. You don't receive the corn. And it's like those gummy sharks. They're too controversial. Those fucking sharks. They're so bad. They taste like erasers. You remember the Butterfingers of old? The ones that were so great that they had Homer Simpson being all, ooh, Butterfingers, Sleepy Bart. Damn, now that's a good impression. Anyway, the Butterfingers you know and love are dead as of a year ago when the company responsible for this shit sold it to a company responsible for this shit. What was once a tasteful balance of chocolate and peanut butter is now, like, you know when you haven't used the peanut butter for a long time, so you gotta scrape the bottom of the jar, and it's really hard, and you try to spread it on the bread, and it breaks the bread. No more good flakiness, no more creamy, it's just bad. They made it bad. If you're going to kill the entire planet making a chocolatey treat, don't also kill what made it great. Aw, look who forgot to disable the comments on one of their videos. Bad move. I'm gonna hit him where it hurts. Okay, so I started right off the bat with some turbulent activism, but you know what, not to get political, but the recent change to the Butterfinger recipe has accounted for thousands, if not millions of homeless people. Okay, here are the facts. Don't look at them!
It's a better Butterfinger.
Fuck you! Now the superior peanut butter treat is, of course, the Reese's anything, literally any one of their products. The pieces, the cups, the ice cream, the jerky, cat food, and it's made by Hershey. So the 7 trillion trees Mr. Beast just planted weren't all for naught. Oh, son of a bitch! Can we not make a goddamn chocolate bar without doing the fucking deeds of Satan? Hershey, more like heresy, more like coveting thy neighbor's wives and just giving a bunch of Hershey kisses on the side. Secretly nestling Cadbury eggs together. But I guess I forgot, that's not how humans reproduce.
Between my schoolwork and this job parking cars, I really have a full day. That's why I love a Milky Way. Take my mind off work, make plans for the game later.
Hey Don, I don't have plans for the game later, but do you have plans for the rest of your life? Milky Way is a heavyweight chocolate bar. If you don't like caramel, turn off Hocus Pocus and delete your Spooktober social statuses because you're living a dangerous lie. Who doesn't love caramel? Well, Europe, for some reason, where the Milky Way was stripped of what made it a contender. That's like imagine Michael Jordan was stripped away from the inside of a Milky Way. Get it? Because he is creamy caramel, let's all be honest. What am I left with? Well, you're left with the Three Musketeers, which got its name back when it was offered in 3 different flavors: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. Bet you think I labeled it wrong, don't you? But then the other 2 were shot in the sternum, and chocolate was trying so hard to reload its dumb old stupid rifle. Pull this thing back, take a piece of gum, eat the wrapper. But something tells me that the Three Musketeers have changed. They just care more than they used to. I need a candy bar that likes the same young hip things I do.
Hey coach. Great season.
You know how Generation Z is always on phone and doing anime and laughing in limos? Yes. And then there's Snickers, who goes, yes, all of it, all of that, put it in. Snickers is where anything goes. Definitely the most open-minded of the candies. The commercials always suggested that the bar has this power to cure hallucinations, in case you were thinking you were Betty White or Elton John. But they used to hover around the idea of, hey, what if we, imagine we just had 2 guys and we made them less. And then just making sure you're getting satisfied in all phases of your life. Of the dick. And then there's Twix, who gave us this commercial.
Punky Pie, do I look fat in these?
No, you're fine. Twix loses points for thick shaming, but gains points for its Spanish commercial Ito, where a dude's feeding his baby and gets his finger bitten and he's like, shit! And the baby's like, shit! And then his mom comes home and he's like, bitch! Suffice to say, Snickers and Twix both know what they're doing in the commercial area, so can use that as a tiebreaker. This is a hard one to choose. On one hand, you get the crunchy whispers of seductive peanuts inside a burrito of carameled nougat. And the other is a creamy, full-body Dunkaroo with a cookie plating a caramel chocolate entree. Oh, they're both so good. I think we're gonna cave for this one and just say both of them. Time for my personal favorite. Bring it in, girl. Didn't do the fucking Almond Joy. Just look at the waterfall of chocolate on this coconut island. Watch out, buddy. You think a fake door is gonna stop the magnificence of an Almond Joy? Almond Joy's got nuts. Segoy is saying that it don't have it does. Yes, it does. Other than being in a pie, the Almond Joy is the best application of coconut, bar none. Coconut bar none. Get it? You're saying you like sprinkling it on gingerbread house and for snow? What? Mounds? Oh, there's two sides of the same coin. Same thing, but they just take away the almond and coat the coconut in dark chocolate. And you know, I'm not one to give up a nut for some dark cocoa. You could take that to the grave, take that to the bank, take sleeping on the bench. Did I leave your favorite off the list? I don't mean to offend. So feel free to send it in to my home address, 517 PB Square, Nantucket, Loretta. You know what? Let's end this unanimously as a group. Let's decide on the #1 sugary Halloween treat. The answer was staring us in the face this whole time on the side of my chair. Puts everything else to shame. Let's get a little candy corn. Candy corn is #1. Candy corn is number. I'm not that messy of a person. I'm not gonna put on some errors for some fucking YouTube channel.